Alright, hello everybody. Hope everybody had a good trading day. I had a very interesting day, but still walked out with around 2,000 on each of my XFAs, so pretty good day for me. I copy traded within two of those, so 4,000 on the day, so pretty good, and got to play some golf, so really can't complain much. But let's get into this analysis. We'll go over the trade I took at the end of the video, along with um, some other things, some other comments. But yeah, so yes, it does have this pocket right here, resistance, but I don't think that's going to be knocking us down too far. I think the weekly still is very bullish, and I think it's going to end out the week bullish. So I think we should still see continued support to show up and on the bullish side. It closed above a lot of this right here, closed above this core and the daily true average, along with the middle envelope daily true average. I know this is above you, so you might get an initial push down, but I don't know. I would remain bullish. So I think anywhere back into this envelope, playing this congestion DML wouldn't be a bad play. So yeah. So I mean, remain bullish there. I think it's going to be the same thing with NQ. We are in this pocket NQ, but and it did close below it. But you also have all the support right here with this reaction support line on the weekly, right below you, kind of right by that congestion DML. So it's not a bad spot right there. Most of all this, and it closed above these right here. And this extension DML is kind of tight to the envelope, so it does kind of like stray me away from it a little bit, and the pocket will form once it gets up there. I'm gonna remain bullish just on the weekly. It looks good from here. I mean, if we go tomorrow and it's not bullish, then analysis is wrong, and we won't take a trade. So I think that's a key thing here. And I was talking to Andy about it, but if you come in with a game plan every day, you do your analysis and you compare it to Andy's analysis, you compare it to other people's analysis, and you guys agree on NQ, you guys agree on ES, you agree on gold. Okay, so you have multiple people who have the same analysis on you and are seeing the same thing, and then you go in the next day and it plays out just how you expected it, and things are coming true. Then fear should be eliminated at that point, and you should be able to take a risk on your account and be okay with it. I mean, that's kind of where I'm at. Is if something happens and I game plan the night before and I go in the next day and New York opens and it does what I think it's going to do and goes down to a level I like, then why should I be scared of taking it? So I think that's the biggest thing, is trusting your analysis, trusting the members of All Pro Edge and what they have to say. And if people are seeing the same thing you are, then chances are, it's probably going to be right. And if it plays out that way, all right, then take a shot. Take a trade on that. But I think indices you have to remain bullish. Might chop around. I mean, it's August, so let August finish up. It's gonna be chopped until then, but I would remain bullish for the chop. And I think it's a safe move here. Let's go to bonds before we get into that. Bonds had a push down, suck back up. It's still at all this support right here. So, I mean, it might try to range back up to the top of this, the congestion range, but you know, it's just something I'm probably gonna stay away from. I mean, this extension DML is inside this envelope, so not really. It doesn't really conform to my trading game plan, so I'm not even gonna look at that for tomorrow. Let's go on to gold. Gold had a huge day. I did not expect this. The weekly extension right here, along with these daily extensions lined up here. These core DMLs lined right here. The weekly in front of you have DMLs stacked right here. You're getting a flash on the weekly. I think gold, possible chance of getting shot down. So if you want to look into gold, find resistance around this area, 34.55, 34.70. If you see that and sellers start to step in a little bit, yeah, why not take a shot? Silver here. In this pocket, yet again, extension DMLs in the envelope. So when I see that, it's just something I like. It looks bullish. This extension DML really isn't showing that for the next day, so it's something I'm probably just going to stay away from. It doesn't seem like that's a high probability for me to make some money. So, and we can flip through some of these 4Xs and see if we have maybe some good extension plays for tomorrow. So, yeah, we got the weekly down here. I mean, it might fish down. You never know. So we'll set that right there. Let's go to pound. like that. See, like I'm just trying to hunt these DMLs that are away from the envelope a little bit, where price would get overextended and maybe find support or find resistance. So it's kind of a simple game plan, but it's been pretty profitable for me. Like these aren't that far away from the envelope, so that's something I would probably stay away from on the CAD. Um, these aren't bad. I mean, you'll get a pocket if it forms down here, and same thing for up here. So yeah, I don't mind that. If I get an alert, we'll check it out and see if we get a setup for tomorrow for that. This one, not really liking. Hmm, not really loving it. I don't hate this right here. So let's see where that comes in on the weekly. Weekly lows of last week. Got some previous support right there. That's kind of where the monthly core DML is at. So could maybe find some support down there. But let's go over the trade I took today on InQ. Really an interesting one. I had my Wi-Fi go out literally as I took the trade. We had an incident where tree branch fell on a power line and hit my buddy's truck. So people came out, and I went out there and asked him before the New York Open. I'm like, hey man, is Wi-Fi gonna go out at any point today? Want to make sure, just because if it's gonna go out at any point, I won't take anything. I don't want to risk that. He's like, nope, we're just working on telephone lines. Everything should be good. And just as you know it, as soon as I take a trade, boom, Wi-Fi goes out for about 20 minutes. I'm just sitting there in the darkness, no phone service, um, no Wi-Fi, so I can't load up my charts. I can't cancel my trade or do anything. I can't manage it. So really just had to trust my analysis and hope everything worked out for the best. And luckily it did. I ended up holding this pretty much till close. I closed it out in the golf course around 3:30, so it goes around this candle I closed. So really good entry. I had an entry at 485, and that was a level that I marked out the day before. If you watch the analysis, I said there is the middle of the envelope right here with this congestion DML and the reaction support line coming in at 485. That's something I would probably look for long. So we pushed up above that. Buyers were there, good volume, everything like that. Had this live pocket formed. I took it once this pocket was right here, starting to form. And I know if we fish down here, this core DML at the top of this envelope, and you have this reaction support line right there, congestion DML right there, this extension DML is lining up. It was kind of a no-brainer, and I was happy that it submitted before my Wi-Fi went out, so that's nice. And um, I was up a lot, and so I moved to break even, and just kind of remain of bullish bias. So that's one of those things where I moved break even. It's if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, worst things, I lose no money in my trade. I just didn't lock in $1,000 or whatever it would have been at that point. And so then, yeah, let it go. End up being, you know, price didn't fish back down there the rest of the day. I had a good push, and it chopped around, but I was already in my trade once it got up there, and just steady ground higher. And nice trade. 2,000 on each of my XFAs, so 4,000 on the day. Really happy about it. I think that's a good testament to sticking to your game plan and trusting the charts that are in front of you. If you have a game plan and it works out to your game plan, trust it. That will eliminate the fear of you taking a trade and the fear of the possibilities. Like, you can't look at all these little things that can go wrong or whatever. Literally, I was just sitting there staring at my wall, like praying for the Wi-Fi to come back on or have phone service or something, and I didn't even get it. And I wish you guys had seen my face cam. I have a thing that says, I've lit a card on my wall that says, stick to your plan and no fear. And so that's really, today was a true testament of that, and ended up working out for me. And not every day is going to work out that way. Could have ended very bad for me, but it didn't. So overall happy. Got to play some golf. Got to win some money, and looking forward to tomorrow. Same thing, probably bullish with the chop. Expect August to kind of finish out slow and get ready for September. Looking forward to some volatility coming back in the market. Best of luck to everybody, and have a good day.